I've been on what you would call a health kick lately. Time to eat healthy. Carrots and potatoes. Wait, potatoes aren't healthy. They're vegetables, so. But today I'm gonna show you what I eat in a day when I'm trying to eat healthy. Because I've been doing a lot of exercising lately, and subsequently that makes me want to eat healthy, which I guess is a good thing. I am a very simple person. I eat the same breakfast every day. I eat the same lunch every day. I rotate through the same 10 dinners each month. But because I've been exercising, I do have this goal of eating more protein. So the first thing I do every morning is I make a protein shake. And this is what I use. It's chocolate whey powder. This stuff is great. Not only can you make protein shakes with it, but you could make like microwave mug cakes. There's nothing in my kitchen I use more than this. This is a Ninja mixer. I just have the need to do that every time I use this. Okay, so it comes with this little scooper, and that is how you scoop something. The next thing I put in my smoothie is yogurt. I use just plain Greek yogurt, 2% milk fat. So my goal is to get about 120 grams of yogurt. That gives me about 13 grams of protein. Then I add about 4 strawberries. 5-second rule? No? Okay. Now this is my bag of frozen bananas. Every time the bananas get super ripe, I just cut them in half, I throw them in this bag, I put it in my smoothies, and it makes them taste amazing. It's like eating ice cream for breakfast, and it's healthy. Here's my extra strawberry. Yeah, I know that banana looks gross, but it tastes amazing. Next, I just put in a little bit of this unsweetened almond milk. I'm like Suki from Gilmore Girls. I can't cook without spilling something or setting something on fire. All right, time for the fun part. If you want it to have more of an ice cream consistency, just put in less milk. I know a normal person might put this in a pretty cup and drink it with a straw, but who has time for that? I've been eating this for breakfast every single morning for 6 months. I just don't get tired of it. It's good. And I'm back for lunchtime. I took my table and made it into an island just for this video. I wish I had an island. So every day for lunch, I eat the same thing. I like to make egg salad. Yummy, yummy. I buy honey wheat bread so that I can pretend I'm eating healthy while still feeling like I'm eating something that's very close to the taste of delicious white bread. Plate. May I have some more? We always have hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. I normally just have 2 eggs, but if I'm really hungry, sometimes I'll go up to 3. I don't know if you guys have a better way of making egg salad, but I just use a fork and knife. Of course, you can't have egg salad without mayonnaise, but mayonnaise has a lot of calories, so I have a trick to using less mayo but still making it taste good. This might not be for everyone, but what I use is white vinegar. It might make it taste a little vinegary, but I don't mind it. I think it tastes pretty good, and I just love vinegar, so it doesn't bother me. I just put a little bit in, and it is gonna give it a bit of a vinegar taste, but it just depends on if that bothers you. If you like the taste of vinegar, you won't mind it on your eggs. So now I'm just gonna scoop it right on there. If I had tomato, I might add that, but I don't have any. I'm fine just eating it plain though. So we try to keep cut celery in the fridge so that we can just pull it out at any time. It just makes things more convenient. So I'm putting some on my plate, and then I'm gonna have it with garlic hummus. I love hummus. Whoever created hummus, I thank you. And lastly, I've got a sweet tooth, so I've got to add in something sweet. And watermelon is perfect for that. During the summer, we buy watermelons every week. I cut it all up and we just eat it all throughout the week, and it's just the best fruit ever. Bon appetit! Guys, I cannot figure out what song is in my head. I need your help. Okay, it goes like this. All right, it's time to make dinner, and we're gonna come over to my fancy meal plan. I try to plan out my meals every week. It just helps my weeks to go more smoothly. It avoids the question of,
what's for dinner?
And it makes my life easier. So today is Monday, and we're gonna make chicken Parmesan with salad and zucchini. This is one of my go-to meals. I make it probably once every other week. The first thing we're gonna do is cut up the chicken. The secret to making chicken delicious is just to have it cut very thin and to salt it well. Okay, so the next step is to dry your chicken really well. See, when I started cooking, I used to always see this on recipes. And I would skip it. I'd be like, no way am I spending like 2-3 minutes drying my chicken. Nobody's got time for that. But my chicken suffered because of it. If you dry off your chicken really well, then the breading will stick to the chicken. So now that that's done, I put all my chicken on a separate plate. I'm gonna grab some plastic wrap and put it right on this cutting board. We're gonna generously salt each side of the chicken. Okay, so now we're gonna put our plastic wrap over the top. And listen, think of this like a wonderful opportunity for you. If you have all this rage inside you because your family makes you so mad sometimes, what's for dinner? Where's the ketchup? See what I mean? Tell me, are you someone who likes to cook? Or are you just doing it because you have to? Okay, I made a mistake. I was supposed to pound the chicken first and then dry it and salt it. My bad. So I just re-dried all the chicken and we're ready to bread it. All right, I have my breadcrumb mixture and my eggs. If you want to know exactly what goes into this, just look at the recipe. I'll post it in the description. Oh my goodness. I need a bigger bowl. So much better. All right, all of my chicken is fully coated in breadcrumbs and ready to put in the oven. I just washed my cutting board and now it's time to cut some zucchini. I love zucchini. It's my favorite vegetable. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite vegetable? I typically just pan fry my zucchini in a little bit of olive oil. So good. All right, the chicken is out of the oven. Now it's time for the last step. So normally, the next step would be to put on the marinara sauce and then top it with mozzarella cheese and broil it. But we're not gonna do that because I like to take this chicken and eat it throughout the week in wraps, in salads. I like to just, make the best use of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat up the sauce in a bowl to put on the side and just put cheese on top. And then anyone who wants sauce can scoop some onto their chicken. So I'm just gonna go ahead and top this with mozzarella cheese. We're gonna put it back in the oven, broil it so that cheese gets all nice and bubbly, and then I'll heat up some sauce on the side. All right, our chicken is done and out of the oven, and look how good that is. A perfect bubbly top. Something Jordan and I love to make is this salad. It's inspired by a local pizza joint near us, and what it is, it's so basic, okay? What it is you put a bunch of lettuce in a big bowl, then you can add whatever you want, cucumbers. Sometimes we like to add like salami or ham. But what makes this salad so fun is you just put a big mound of thick cut mozzarella cheese. And it's gotta be the thick cut, don't get the thin ones. The thick cut is what makes it so delicious. We love it, we have it all the time. Today I didn't really feel like putting deli meat on, so we're just gonna have it as is with some cucumbers. We typically like to have it with oil and vinegar, sometimes blue cheese, sometimes both. So now I'm just gonna make some spaghetti and that will complete our meal. The way I'm putting in this spaghetti apparently is offensive to Italians. How do you put your spaghetti in the pot? Do you break it in half or do you just put it all in whole? I love this meal. It's one of my favorites. The chicken comes out so tender, yet crispy on the outside. It's really good. And then of course you need to put on some Parmesan cheese because what is chicken Parmesan without Parmesan cheese? And if you want to check this recipe out, then I'll put the link in the description. Do you want to see more meals that I've made? Then click this video next where I go through a whole week of meals. And you get to hear about my meal planning system. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss that one. I'll see you there.